Checking in on the weather tonight, and check out this video. Our news producer Austin McCollum sending this in tonight. We are following the rains and the storms, and check out that lightning. Boy, that is intense tonight, and we're also seeing some reports of hail in our area. And our storm stretch is going to continue past tonight through the rest of this week as we're looking now over Independence Boulevard live in East Charlotte. You can see those rainy roadways a little bit right now. We are expecting more rain tonight and over the next few days.
All right, let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane. Tara, so we have a slight chance of seeing that severe weather tomorrow. And then earlier today, up in Pickens in the upstate, we saw hail that was reported in that area.
And that hail was larger than what we could be seeing out there tonight. That was ping pong ball sized hail down there in Pickens County. Had the report of that a little bit earlier today. Report of some pea-sized hail in Taylorsville from a little bit ago. And now there's signs that that storm could be producing some hail up into Iredell County. That severe thunderstorm that we've been talking about. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for you all there, including Statesville up toward Turnersburg up until 10:45 here, coming up later on here tonight. So just under half an hour or so from now. The northern or the eastern edge of that storm is kind of clipping the northern part of Rowan County, heading into southern Davie County as well. Headed east toward Jerusalem, Moxville area. And so that is just about out of here, but just torrential rain, frequent lightning. It's also led to some flooding too because of all that heavy rain. It runs out of places to go. So watch for some at least ponding on the roads if you do have to head out anytime soon, and into early tomorrow morning. Flood advisory for you all there near the Statesville area, northwest of there, until the wee hours of tomorrow morning, 3:45 or so at least. And also now getting a couple reports of trees down just to the north of the Statesville area, Ellendale too, into Alexander County. Report of a tree down on power lines due to that storm that was moving through there a little bit ago. Things were settling down somewhat compared to earlier when the more intense part of the storm was moving over, say, the Taylorsville area, the heart of Alexander County. It's still raining, and we still have some thunder and lightning showing up there all the way up into Wilkes County. More scattered storms back off to the west, marching through East Tennessee. So heads up, friends, in the higher elevations, North Carolina mountains. Some of that, as long as it holds together, could be headed your way, as well as down to sections of upstate South Carolina. And future radar is showing us that, yes, even once we move past midnight, more clusters of downpours and some loud thunderstorms will be a possibility. So that could wake you up going into the night and into early tomorrow morning. By 8 to 9 o'clock, a lot of it's going to be pushing off to the east, and it does overall not look quite as stormy for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Now, it's warm, it's humid out there. Look at these juicy dew points here. So it's no wonder that we have all this moisture to work with. So we get these downpours having the ability to develop. But those dew point numbers, mid upper 60s, lower 70s, that's definitely a muggy air mass. Temperature wise today, we hit about 80 degrees, and we've still got fairly warmish low 70s showing up there in Charlotte, up into Concord, out into Albemarle, Wadesboro. Now some rain cooled air there, low to mid 60s down through sections of South Carolina, and some upper 50s in the mountains. So the shower and storm chances will continue. Overall, most of the rest of this week will stay warm and humid, but this next cold front coming in not until later in the week, it looks like that's going to sweep out a lot of this humidity and the rain and storm chances too, setting us up for a mostly dry Mother's Day weekend. More scattered storms around the area tomorrow, especially to the north and west where that severe risk is higher. For tomorrow afternoon, we'll still be in that low risk zone with damaging wind gusts and hail possible. Temperatures, though, responding to more sunshine tomorrow, will top out into the mid to upper 80s. Again, not as many storms expected, but by 5, 6 o'clock, may have to watch out for that stray pop-up shower or thunderstorm, not only for tomorrow, but for Wednesday if you're out of the Wells Fargo Championship, and for the first round of play there on Thursday. More stormy weather, rain possible, but mainly in the morning, and that's more heat too. Look at that. You notice those temperatures. We could hit 90 for the first time this year in Charlotte on Wednesday. Back in the 70s though for the weekend, and not as humid.